TIFU, my student's future. This happened a few hours ago, and honestly I feel so bad that I don't know what to do. I have a student named Ron that I have been working closely with for the past few months. Ron is shy and reserved, but for some reason he took a liking to me. I've gotten to know him well, whereas most people in our department barely know him. And he's honestly a bright student. Ron sheepishly told me that he was applying for grad school and asked me if I would write him a letter of recommendation. I said yes. But of course I waited until the night before the recommendation letters were due to begin writing them. I have templates that I use for recommendation letters. They all say university in the place of the school. And I have naming conventions that I use so that I don't get the schools mixed up. It's usually something like student initials, school initials, year, month, final copy. Ron is applying to some schools that are hard to get into, so I made sure to look over the documents in detail before I sent them. So how did I foo? In my haste, I didn't realize that one of the recommendation letters was actually just the template. It still had university in place of the school name. The year was wrong on the template, and his full name was missing. It straight up looked like the recommendation letter was submitted by some off-brand ChatGPT. I frantically tried to correct my mistake, but it was too late. They wouldn't let me resubmit. Luckily, the rest of the recommendation letters that I sent to his other schools were without errors. But I cannot stop thinking that I just messed with Ron's future. And he definitely won't be getting into that school. Now I'm wondering if I should tell him what I did or if I should just remain silent. TL. Dear, I submitted a college recommendation letter for a student that looks like it was written by a robot and possibly messed up any chance he had to get in that school. Could call the office of that school and inform them of the error. Just email and attach the corrected letter. Let them know you accidentally submitted the wrong file. It shouldn't affect him in the long run if you own up and fix it. Agree on the contact the graduate program suggestions. It won't hurt, but as someone who admits applicants to a graduate program, Ron will be fine. We get plenty of reference letters for applicants with silly mistakes in the letters. We write plenty of reference letters for our own students, and we screw up occasionally too. So we know it happens. We're not about to let the fact that a letter writer made a completely understandable goof get in the way of admitting a good applicant to our program. We're much more concerned with what you wrote about the student than anything else. Certainly we're not concerned about whether you customized your letter for our university. And we're rather surprised when anyone bothers to. Your best bet is to contact the Office of Admissions that you made the mistake for and let them know. I'm actually in this line of work. They will be able to help you with any questions you need. They will be able to pull up the records or get you to someone that can. Definitely do not regale him with the tale of how you botched his letter of recommendation. Not only will he never find out otherwise, he's taking a liking to you. If he's as shy and reserved as you say, he will take this very personally. He doesn't open up too easily, and he will most likely crawl back into his shell if you tell him. Maybe in a decade, if you two have kept in touch. But only then. Don't sweat it. I'm not very woo-woo, but if it's meant to be that he gets into that school, it'll happen. As others say, call the school Tuesday, or you could even leave VM this weekend. One thing, though, I wouldn't hyperventilate over it, because it will add insult to injury to the situation. You'll sound not only a little careless, which we all are these days, but over-emotional, which will do more damage to your recommendation's credibility than the errors. It's okay, at least you submitted it. My professor didn't, and my application was withdrawn. Smiling face with tear. This is later and I bet you won't see it. But honestly, you're a wonderful person for caring this much. Just do a follow-up email. You're the teachers that people need in their lives. Honestly, recommendation letters are such a joke, it might as well just be a checkbox, anyway. Shy Ronnie needs some Rihanna to help out! Exclamation mark. GIF. I mean, you're the teacher and I'm going to say the thing that you always say to your students, WTF. Did you wait till the last minute? Quote. And this wasn't just a letter grade. Hopefully the university realizes and just throws it out and doesn't count it against him. My high school counselor submitted recommendation letters handwritten in pencil. My life has turned out fine. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.